Well, let's start with the big story of the day. Madhya Pradesh High Court has given a major verdict on Bodhshala site, saying that the Hindu temple dedicated to the goddess Saraswati, and it is that temple. The court relied on the findings from the ASI survey, which it said showed evidence of the ancient and a large Hindu temple at this particular site. Now, following the order, Hindu worship has been allowed there, while the earlier practice of Friday namaz, that has been stopped. The court has also said that an alternative land could be given for a mosque. The decision has triggered a strong political reaction. AIMIM chief Owaisi has compared the case to Babri Masjid dispute, while the Congress party has raised questions about the Places of Worship Act. The Muslim side has said that it will challenge the verdict very soon in the Supreme Court. Have a look at the reactions that are coming in.
ऑनरेबल इंदौर हाई कोर्ट ने जो एएसआई का 7 अप्रैल 2003 का ऑर्डर है उसको पार्शियली क्वैश किया है और हिंदू समाज के लोगों को वहां पे पूजा पाठ का अधिकार दिया है। कोर्ट ने भोजशाला कॉम्प्लेक्स को राजा भोज का माना है।
इस जजमेंट से सेटिस्फाइड नहीं है क्योंकि इसमें पूरा एएसआई की रिपोर्ट को ही लेकर ये जजमेंट किया गया था और उसमें कई सारी खामियां हैं। उस एएसआई की रिपोर्ट में कई सारे ऑब्जेक्शंस हमने रेज किए, कई सारे तथ्य हमने पेश किए थे जिसको कंसिडर नहीं किया गया है। जाहिर बात है हम सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे इसको लेकर, पर कैसे जाना है वो हम उसको पढ़ने के बाद तय करेंगे।
ये एब्सर्ड जजमेंट भी है, एरोनियस जजमेंट भी है। ये जजमेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल वैल्यूज के मुताबिक नहीं है।
जितनी मस्जिदें तोड़नी है एक साथ तोड़ दीजिए, बना लीजिए मंदिर, लेकिन ये हर रोज जो नफरत आप हिंदू मुस्लिम फैला रहे हैं इसको बंद कर दीजिए।
इस फैसले के खिलाफ हम अपील करेंगे, हम इसको चैलेंज करेंगे। भारत के तमाम मुसलमान इसको मस्जिद मानते हैं।
And on that, we have another breaking update coming in. A reaction that is coming from Waris Pathan of AIMIM. He has rejected the court ruling on Bodhshala site. He has questioned the verdict and said that there were irregularities in the ASI survey. He also claimed that important factors were ignored and also went on to say that the survey was done without consulting the local residents there in Madhya Pradesh. He also added that he hopes that the matter will get the relief from the Supreme Court. So it remains to be seen when the Muslim side would be moving the Supreme Court to challenge this particular order of the Madhya Pradesh High Court. All eyes will be on that.
सबसे पहले तो I respectfully disagree with the judgment passed by the मध्य प्रदेश हाई कोर्ट। जो कमाल मौला मस्जिद पे उन्होंने आज जो जजमेंट दिया, मैं समझता हूँ ये एरोनियस है। इसके अंदर बहुत सी चीजों को मद्देनजर नहीं रखते हुए ये जजमेंट उन्होंने रखे पास। फिलहाल जो हमको जानकारी मिल रही है वो यही है कि इस बुनियाद के ऊपर जजमेंट दिया एएसआई और गवर्नमेंट के साथ मिली भगत में काम कर रहा है। वहां के लोगों ने ये लगाया है कि एएसआई हमारे को पूछता भी नहीं था किस तरह सर्वे करना, बस अपने हिसाब से करके डाल दिया रिपोर्ट उन लोगों ने वहां पर। तो अभी देखिए सबको अपना अपना रीजन प्रैक्टिस करने का अधिकार है, लेकिन मुझे एक बार यकीन है एक चीज का कि वहां के जो लोगों के जो जिम्मेदार लोग थे उनके बयान आए, कमेटी मेंबर्स के बयान आते जो लॉयर रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे, उन्होंने कहा है कि हम इस जजमेंट को चैलेंज करेंगे सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अंदर। मुझे यकीन है जब ये जजमेंट सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अंदर चैलेंज होगा तो जो इसमें एरर हुआ है वो एरर हट जाएगा और इंसाफ इंशाअल्लाह ताला हमको मिलेगा।
Across to my colleague Shivam, who's been tracking all the details coming in from MP very closely. Good morning, Shivam. AIMIM has objected to the verdict, comparing it to Babri case and saying that important factors were ignored. But many people want to know this. How soon can we expect the Muslim side to move the Supreme Court?
Good morning. Since yesterday we are getting this information that the Muslim side, which is also the caretaker of the Kamal Mosque here, which was a disputed property earlier, have, through the sources have informed us that they are going to approach the Supreme Court now. But again, the final date has not been finalized. While what we've been given to understand for now is that there is a possibility that a puja can be offered near the complex today by the Hindu side, although it is subjected to the permission, which is, yet to be given by the administration. So there is no official confirmation on that part as well. Having said that, when it comes to the Muslim side, even if they approach the Supreme Court, the interesting thing to understand would be what will be the arguments, because again, they are questioning the ASI report, because in the Madhya Pradesh judgment that happened, ASI report became the sole factor on which both the judges of the bench have given their particular order. So now in the High Court, at least, they were challenging the integrity, the process of this entire ASI report, how the evidence were collected, and also they are finding loopholes in the evidences shown by the ASI. So it is to be interesting to see how the Muslim side is going to present this particular argument in the Supreme Court as well, whether they are going to question the ASI or ASI document only, or whether they are going to stick to the Places of Worship Act, which says that there should not be any change to the nature of any religious property after 1947. Although the argument here was that since this particular property was under ASI, that's why the Places of Worship Act was not implied here. But again, while there is no date finalized, the arguments are also being prepared, because again the order that came was a 245-page order, so you need a little time to understand, and then only there will be some clarity from their side as well.
All right, so new legal battle can be expected in the court, something that we saw in the Gyanvapi case as well, and also in Mathura Christian Janambhoomi case. Thanks so much, Shivam, for getting us all those details. We also have a reaction coming in from Jamiat Ulama-i-Hind. They've said that it will first carefully review the court judgment on the case before taking any further steps. The organization has said that the next move will be decided after studying the full verdict. It also did not rule out approaching the Supreme Court, but they added that it will go to the Supreme Court if needed and will decide the next course of action only after a complete review of the judgment that has been passed by the Madhya Pradesh High Court. That was yesterday. Listen in.
अब वो तो अभी आ जाने दीजिए, वो उसका पढ़ेंगे, उसके बाद पड़ेगी। ये तो यही लोग फैसला करेंगे, जाना है नहीं जाना। मामला लेकिन अब वो तो अभी आ जाने दीजिए, वो उसका पढ़ेंगे, उसके बाद पड़ेगी। ये तो यही लोग फैसला करेंगे, जाना है नहीं जाना। मामला लेकिन
All right, so that's the first reaction that is coming from Jamiat Ulama-i-Hind. The Islamic organization has said that it will first carefully review the judgment that has been passed by the Madhya Pradesh High Court on the Bhojshala case before taking any further steps. The organization also said that the next move will be decided only after studying the full verdict in this case. Also did not rule out approaching the Supreme Court. So all eyes will be on that when the Muslim side will be approaching the Supreme Court to challenge the order that has been given by the Madhya Pradesh High Court, and it remains to be seen what will be challenged. Will it be the ASI survey, or when it comes to the Places of Worship Act, that as well? In fact, this comes just hours after Madhya Pradesh High Court, remember, gave a major verdict on the Bhojshala site, saying that it is a Hindu temple dedicated to the goddess Saraswati. The court also relied on the findings of the ASI survey, which it said showed evidence of an ancient and a very large Hindu temple at that site. And that was the verdict that was given by the Madhya Pradesh High Court yesterday. All right, let me take you through the big takeaways as far as this big order is concerned that was given by the Madhya Pradesh High Court yesterday. And this, as you can see on the screen, is the Bhojshala site that was under contention. Biggest takeaway, in fact, is that ASI has full control of Bhojshala complex, is what the High Court has said, that devotees granted right to perform puja there. So that right has been granted to the Hindu devotees. There will be puja every day is what it has been said. Permission for namaz at the site, that has been completely stopped. So there used to be namaz at this particular site every Friday. That has now been stopped. State may consider mosque land a request that it's submitted that it could be relocated. The mosque could be relocated to another location, is what we are learning so far. So all eyes will be on the Muslim side, will be approaching the Supreme Court. On that, we have another breaking up.